Hello, welcome back to Learn Anyone channel. So, today we will discuss what is basically a calculation view in HANA Studio. So, this session is very useful for SAP consultant or SAP BW consultant who are really want to learn SAP HANA. Okay, and we will basically show you the practical demo how to step by steps we can like troubleshoot or we can create the calculation view basically in the SAP HANA Studio, right? So let's begin. So you can see this is we have a SAP uh, system. You can see SAP like a remote desktop under this demo sessions. Okay, so we will have here HANA Studio. So if you click on HANA Studio, it is start opening. Okay, so let's say it is asking something, just click launch. If you click launch, it start opening the HANA Studio. So HANA Studio is a kind of ideas tool, right, where you can use to develop the any objects. Okay, so basically used for the modeling. So here we will go for the HANA Studio. So you can see the HANA Studio which is already configured. Okay, sometime which is not configured, then you will have to configure. So how we can configure? Go to here and add system, right? So see, so host name, instance number, and the correspondence username and password you have to give it. But now here already configured, and you can see here it is HANA database is connected your HANA database, right? So now you can see in a HANA database you will see multiple folders are there, right? So the first folder is a catalog. Okay, catalog basically can store basically in the system related information like a table, view, or maybe some schema kind of thing can store over here. That means in short we can say catalog is used for store your all the system related informations. Okay, now come to the content. So content folder is used to store your customer requirement, like or you can say some folder we can store your custom developed objects, right? So example, let's see, if you have created any calculations view. Okay, so it will be stored over here content. So we'll come into that and we'll explain. Okay, before I'm going to, okay, after that we're going to provision. So provision basically is kind of extractions. If you have a remote access or something data in another ERP package or external system, then you can have another kind of a smart data access. You can use it for that, right? And the last one is that is security. Okay, security basically used for the basis and security for role or user creation and all, right? So we will not touch on this. So, and last one is the backup. So backup is basically used to for the basis if in case anything going to downgrade or something like download the systems or upgradation is going on, then it will be helpful for backup. If you double click on this HANA database, you will see the all the system related information. See, complete overview of this HANA database, then landscape, alerts. So these are basically database related information monitored by your basis consultant. Okay, as a application developer or HANA developer, okay, do not monitor the system related information. So as a application consultant, okay, you can create your applications view like a calculations view, right? So and here we have you can see the content folder. Under content folder, okay, you will have, you can see here different kind of packages are there. So what do you mean by package? Package just like a folder where you can store your particular calculations view. Let's example, I am going to open this calculation view, all right, which is already designed by someone. So if you click here, you will see multiple calculation view are there. So you can see first one, right? First one is a triangle. That means it is not activated, right? That is like a, and the next one is already activated. Let me open this second one. If you open the second one, so view is going to open. See, it is already developed by someone. Okay, and this is look like. So how basically you can troubleshoot this one and how to understand basically what is how, I mean, okay, so which is already developed. So if you are working on the support kind of projects, so this will be very helpful. So let's come to here and analyze this one, right? So let's see. You can see this is a project, projections 1, projection 2, right? So these are the basically master data. You can see these two are the projection, basically master data. If you double click, you will see the SID, S marks, and result is there. Similar, if you click over here, you will see the SID and S name. Now come to the join. Under join, you will see here like how it join the two tables, basically two projections. See, it is inner join. If you click here, you will see here inner join is there, right? So these are the basically connected, right? Similar, we have a two join. So two join basically is connected between two, join 1 and projection 3, right? So this is, we have it, it is joined by inner join. You can see if you check the join type, you can check the join type. Similarly, I mean, you can find out, okay, if in case any filter, any calculations happening, you will find over here. Let's see column, you will calculation count. There is no any if in case any parameter, input parameter would be there here, but for this there is no any calculation view happening or anything, any input parameter is there, but somehow it would be there. So you can check it if in case any restrictions and all. Let's see, come to the view 3. Under view 3, you will see here, I mean join 3, you will have a same kind of information. Like if you see here, the join combination is the like what kind of, you will see here detail about that, about the join. So this is the inner join as well. So there is no here any calculation is there, so only we will have a join parameter. Now here the aggregations, okay, at the top layer called the aggregations over here. So and the aggregation layer, what are the basically the field? You can see the left panel, you have a highlighted kind of a orange mark. So this is, that means it is available for the reporting, okay, in the end layer of that. So like SID, SNAME, S mark, result, these are the object where is available in the report. Okay, so now the top is called semantic. Okay, now you see the semantic, whatever the object are available here, okay, and which is highlighted, you can see orange, that is available here in the semantic. So whatever the semantic layer the objects are there, it would be visible for the top of any report. If you build any report top of this calculation view, that particular available there. So if you go the view, you can check here what are the category of that view. You can see the category is a cube level, it is built up, right? And more is there, you can check hierarchy level and parameter variable. If is there, you can check over here. So there is no parameter here. Now if you want to see the data, right, if you have a right click over here, you can see the data preview, right? You can just click and data preview over here. So yes, so there is two way you can check the data. Either you can, let's see, if you have a any specific, go to here and some S marks, okay, and if you CT something, you can put it over here. And now you can have a, okay, table, which form you want to see, tabular form or chart form, whatever the form you want to see the data, you would be display over here. If you want to grid, see grid level, HTML, you can see the HTML data, right? This. So this is how, if you want to chart, you can see this is a chart level of data. You can see this is a one level of display of the data from the calculation view. Another way you can do, go to the data here. See the raw data like this. Okay, in this case, if you have a huge number of record, you can go to filter and you can, based on the filter, you can restrict over here. Let's see, I am going to 200 something. So if you execute, only 200 like particular would be there as name. So there is no any 200 kind of things. Let me check once, execute. Let's see here, we will have a, whatever the S name. Yeah, we have something SID. Let's see, I'll show you S name, right? So let's see, we have a Ramu, and just execute this one. See, filter out the Ramu. So that means whatever you want, you can put here over filter and you can display the data over here. So let's see if you, okay, anything you want. If you don't want, you can review and just refresh it. So if refresh, that means all data will be displayed over here. So this is how basically we are going to, okay, display the data on calculations view. Apart from that, we have multiple like distincts also value. If you want to remove the duplicate, you can use the distinct value. You can use analysis. So these are three tabs over here. So based on your requirement, you can use that one. So this is how basically we can analyze the data. Okay, if you want to build separately, so we will have a next session for this. Okay, please join it. Okay, so meanwhile you can see these are the all the object we will use over you know that whenever we are creating the calculation view, we will that one. Okay, so today we'll discuss how basically existing view you can analyze, okay, and how to display the data for further informations. Apart from that, we will have multiple here. You can just save if you have created some views. Okay, you can save and activate. Okay, even you can see data preview here only we have it. Okay, so this is we have a graphical, but if in case you want to analyze based on the SQL, so there is an open SQL editor as well. So if you click open SQL, see it is came here SQL. Okay, and if you want to generate the, see it is automatically generate the SQL code based on your graphical SQL view, right? And the result would be like this. If you want to restrict anything, you can restrict over here, the result would be like this. So depend upon how you are comfortable. So either you can create or display the data based on SQL or graphical. Both are available here in the calculation view, I mean the HANA Studio. Okay, you can use as per your requirement. So this is the basic have a session of how to analyze the calculation view and overview of the HANA calculation view. So next session we will discuss detail about how to create the and what are the global scope and how we can basically connect the systems, right? So this is the and how basically we can upload the data, because data we have, right? Either we have a data from ECC or flat file, we have to pull it, right? And we'll discuss in the next session. So meanwhile, you can please like, subscribe this channel, and if in case any questions, please comment me, and definitely you can mail us for further query. Thank you. Meanwhile, bye.